What was the impact of the Bush Doctrine? Have you ever wondered how a single policy can reshape a nation's approach to security and foreign relations? The Bush Doctrine, introduced by President George W. Bush after the September 11th attacks, did just that. It marked a shift in how the United States viewed threats and responded to them. This doctrine emphasized preemptive war, which means striking potential threats before they could harm the nation. The idea was to protect the United States from terrorist groups and rogue states that might have weapons of mass destruction. This was a significant change from previous strategies that often focused on waiting for threats to materialize. The Bush Doctrine also asserted that the United States would act unilaterally if necessary, meaning it would take action on its own rather than relying on international coalitions. This approach was rooted in the belief that spreading democracy and freedom worldwide was essential for global stability. The Bush administration believed that promoting democratic values would help reduce terrorism and create a safer world. The practical applications of the Bush Doctrine were seen in the invasions of Afghanistan and Iraq. In Afghanistan, the goal was to dismantle al-Qaeda and remove the Taliban from power. In Iraq, the focus shifted to removing Saddam Hussein, who was perceived as a threat due to the alleged presence of weapons of mass destruction. These military actions had a profound impact on U.S. relations with other countries. Many nations viewed the doctrine as aggressive, leading to increased tensions, especially with countries suspected of harboring terrorists. The United States took a more assertive role in global affairs, which sometimes strained alliances that had been built over decades. From a Republican perspective, the Bush Doctrine was seen as a strong response to the changing security landscape after the September 11th attacks. Many believed it was necessary to protect American interests and prevent future attacks. However, critics argued that this approach was overly aggressive and led to unnecessary conflicts, particularly in Iraq, where the justification for war was later questioned. The emphasis on preemptive war and unilateral action sparked debates about the effectiveness of the Bush Doctrine. While it aimed to enhance national security, it also raised concerns about alienating international allies and the long-term consequences of military interventions. In summary, the Bush Doctrine significantly influenced U.S. foreign policy by prioritizing preemptive actions and unilateral decisions. It remains a topic of discussion regarding its effectiveness and the implications for international relations.